Good afternoon, my friends. It's me, Violetta. And today is another day of drama, better than any other drama we ever have witnessed. Dallas and Dynasty. They were tiny dramas. This is huge. So Leszek has questions and...
Okay, so two of Giuliani's foreign associates have been arrested for donating $325,000 to U.S. politicians in favor of Trump's campaign. They also helped Giuliani with the Ukrainian scandal, and they were arrested 26 miles from the White House while trying to flee the country. And this is right after they had lunch with Rudy Giuliani.
In the Trump hotel.
Yeah, in the Trump hotel. My question is, because this all seems to be happening very quickly after the whole Turkey thing. Like after the whole Trump pulled troops out of Syria after talking to the Turkish president, and we know that his phone calls are
kind of under
surveillance.
Yeah.
So he can't make a deal. Like, we don't know why he would have done that for the Turkish president. But you said that in your last video that you saw them strike a deal, and the Turkish president is going to sabotage the next elections and manufacture some sort of evidence against the Democratic pick. My question, like, I know these guys are from Ukraine, but they are Soviet born.
Soviet born. Ukraine was under Soviet. Was one of the Soviet countries. So if they are Soviet born,
there's lots of ties. Yeah,
they were born in Ukraine, but they were born under Russia.
Yeah, and they were doing things that favored Russia.
Of course.
And Russia, is working with Turkey to defeat Syria.
They are not the best friends, but they are now having the same goal.
My question is, were these Giuliani associates, did they have anything to do with the deal Trump made with the Turkish president? Were they some sort of back channel?
It's a mudslide going down the hill. How you can explain that one? It's when there is mudslide hitting the town, it destroys everything. So everything, they are kind of working together on something. Everyone is connected. The mudslide is destroying. It could be that they are working with Trump.
So they could be part of a different plan?
They can be different plan, but they can still be a destroyer on the same way. Like, they all want to destroy Democratic Party. So they will go from different angle, and when there is a mudslide, you can't run away from. So they will be destroying everything on the path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
These accused foreign associates of Giuliani are looking at a 4-count indictment with a strong paper trail. So they are looking at facing real jail time. Will the FBI be able to flip these two Giuliani associates? Will they spiel?
The footprints will be visible enough. They don't even have to say anything. The footprints will be guiding the investigators to the right point.
Do they point to Russia?
It's a man with the mask, so it can be both Russia and Turkey at the same time. I don't know. I see the man with the mask and and the goggles on top of the mask. So it's some kind of society that we don't know about too much.
that Illuminati thing?
I don't know what it is. It's the mask. You had that when it was so cold. You were wearing this
A ski mask.
ski mask, but with the goggles. I can't see who that is, but it looks like they belong to the same group because it's so. I have the impression that there is more of those people who are working on it.
What does this group want?
They want to change the history. They want to move different direction, everything. It's probably working for China, for Russia, for Turkey. Everyone wants something different what they have right now. It's like taking different, you are on a boat and you're changing the steer of the boat so you're going different direction.
Is it about taking power from the United States?
Good question. It's like putting snakes under the chair. It's not only destroying.
You saw something burning under a chair.
That was before when I said that Ukrainian ambassador will be speaking with Trump. And I saw under his bum, sorry. And this one is nest of snakes under the president's chair, presidential or king's chair. So the snakes under they want to control whoever is sitting on the chair. When you have snakes under your chair, you are not moving. You don't know what to do with yourself. Can you imagine sitting on the chair and there are snakes under you on the floor and you feel very vulnerable? So they want to control someone who will be in the White House, and that's probably Trump who is right now.
You did say Giuliani will go to jail like 2 or 3 videos ago.
I said that he will be shy because that was a long time ago in Poland that every
shaved head.
Yeah.
Is there evidence that Rudy Giuliani was aiding the scheme of these 2 Ukrainian men?
Mm-hmm. Pile of dirt. The whole pile of dirt is visible. And I said that those guys will be traceable, so everything will be kind of traced to them. Even Barr was sitting quiet and he knew about the story right away when he was elected to his office.
What story? About these 2 men?
These 2 men, yeah, and he was sitting on this for so long. He was elected probably how long ago, in the beginning of the year? And they updated him, right? They informed him about that. So he knew about them.
Was Giuliani warning these 2 men to leave the country when he had that dinner with them, or that lunch?
Yeah, he's one of those guys with those mask and the goggles. So he's one of them. He belongs to that society, Giuliani. So he is one of them, and he said...
Giuliani belongs to a secret society?
He does. Somehow, probably Trump too. They want to have the control.
How did Giuliani decide to get into this society? Because something clearly changed about Giuliani. He wasn't
that crazy before.
He was the kind of guy, he ran into a church once to save people, like a burning church or a burning building, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah,
that was not him, that was
I think there's a story about that. But anyway, like, everybody knows that he's changed.
Telescopic elevator. You know, they have those telescopic elevator that you can reach high shelves on the when you're going to the Home Depot.
Okay, yeah.
You have that telescopic
Like a lift.
lift. Yeah, he wants to be on top of controlling. He wants to have the access to the better things. And I think
So will they kill him in jail? Like
Giuliani?
they killed Epstein.
Oh my gosh. That organization is big. They are there with the hoodies and the mask and so on. So who knows what they will do to him, but they will make sure that he is afraid of them.
One of the schemes the accused foreign associates of Giuliani are alleged to be part of was the campaign to remove the U.S. ambassador of Ukraine, Mary Yovanovitch. Does Mary Yovanovitch know who else these men are tied to?
She knows a lot. It's like when you're walking through the same park all the time, you know what to expect next. What will be your point? What will you see?
Your obstacles.
Obstacles. And they are monuments in the park. In Europe, they have a lot of those monuments in the park, so you know what next you will see. So she is walking through that place, and she is aware this is in the place where she's expecting to see.
So she's familiar with
She knows who is who, and like when you're going to the same museum over and over, you know what the next room will be like if they didn't change the decorations.
Okay. Now about Trump withdrawing aid from Syria. With as many as 10,000 ISIS fighters held prisoner by our Kurdish allies, many may escape once Turkey's and Russia's forces weaken Kurdish defenses. Will this happen, or will Turkish Russian forces get rid of these ISIS fighters? Will the ISIS fighters escape, or will they be killed?
They will be spreaded. It's like a machine who is spreading seeds.
Yeah.
I think they will be spreaded all over. They will probably run away. They can't kill them. They can't feed them. They don't know what to do with them.
Will these ISIS prisoners pose a threat to America?
Yes, I think they will run to Iran.
Why do you say that?
I have seen them going towards Iran, and the planes are full of.
Oh, hold on a second. So, is this a plan to
have a reason to
attack Iran?
Oh gosh, I see a bomb coming, but then already 181 attacks were last night since Trump led Turkey
on Syria, but we're talking about Iran.
And I see the attacks, so I don't know which country it is, but I see on one side the Iran will be protecting themselves, and on another it will be. I hope they have some way to protect themselves, but that what will be. There will be some confrontation. That's what Trump wants. He wants to have an excuse to start a war.
So this is a strategy
I said that he wants a war because that will help him to be re-elected. People are not used to change presidents during the war.
Holy shit. So he's killing thousands of American allies. He's allowing them to die so he can get his Iranian war. At least that's what he's planning for.
I'm not expert. I don't want to be right this time. I just feel that that's what he's planning to do.
It's logical because if he is planning for a second term, and if he did make a deal with the Turkish president to sabotage the next election, and if he's looking at
changing direction of everything,
because once he's a wartime president, that gives him a lot more power.
And he wants us to be distracted. He don't want us to look at him. Yesterday, big story came up on Rachel's show about Rex Tillerson, and today I had only one person mentioning this, and it's gone. And it was that Tillerson was asked by Trump to do illegal things. And it's not even front story anymore. So much is going on. He wants us to be on that roller coaster over and over that we wouldn't even be able to see what's going on.
Like, if you think about it, like, Bill Clinton was impeached for essentially leaving a stain on a dress. But Trump, Jesus, like, you can't even put a finger on what he did last week.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. And Rex Tillerson, I saw that too with, and that reminds me, because you saw a buffalo jump. You said that Nancy Pelosi's plan is to surround all the Republicans that have been bought and push them into
the cliff,
onto the cliff. But you also mentioned that there was a tiny little bridge, and I didn't really follow up on that.
But that's a suspended tiny bridge, so some will be allowed to escape probably.
So some will actually help. Probably
some case. Will have to be the
will
ones.
Will Rex Tillerson help be on that bridge?
He is a proud man. No matter what. I know I said that I trust him more than Trump a long time ago, and people were upset with me. I said that he is still a patriot. And I still believe that if I have ability to trust him, he must have something decent in him. So I believe that he will be the one who will be in opposition to Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually I'm quite good of reading people's, and I was observing Tillerson, especially his wife, when he was nominated to be first secretary. And I thought, this woman believes in her husband. She is such a sweet wife who believes her man. And there is something that influenced my way of thinking about him.
Not the way that Melania looks at Trump?
No, especially when she changed the face so fast.
The other day, I mentioned this already, that the National Security Advisor was reducing the national security staff from 300 to 200. Does Russia plan to target, bribe, and gain intelligence from the departed security staff? Like, are they? Oh my God! Will they target these people that are no doubt upset about losing their positions of power?
They have three big. It's like playing chess, and they have three kings. Usually only one, so they are already thinking about cheating. You can easily win with three kings if you have three kings on your chess.
So, what do you mean? Like, what's...
Chess has only one king and one queen.
Yeah.
And when you have three kings on one side, that's easy to win. So they have three probably people who are thinking that they are the main players. And they are betting on them.
So they are playing three people.
Yeah, they are playing on those three people.
Were they playing on those three people before they were laid off, or will this happen after?
Oh, those are not laid off.
Or before they were, taken from their high positions.
They're still in high positions. those kings are in high positions. So the Russia is leaning on those three that they will be helping them.
So Russia doesn't need these other guys.
No, because those top ones will be helping them.
Russia has 3 top guys in the national security.
Kind of top, but they are feeling that they are like multiplies of the king. So they feel that they are very important and they have some abilities to control things.
Huh. Interesting.
We don't know enough. Like there was stories about those 2 Chinese women. One was a spy caught on Mar-a-Lago. No one is talking about this. Another lady was involved with the election. After election, the big drama, ceremony after Trump was elected. No one is talking about those things. But she was all the time visible in Mar-a-Lago with Trump's family and Trump.
Trump figured out that the press always chases the shiny object.
So he's always giving us something to chase. But
it doesn't develop enough into a story because...
It's not a new story and we are running after a new rabbit.
Yeah, it's like an addiction.
It is addiction. I'm every day, my husband is coming from work today and he will first thing ask me, what this did today? Stupid. But it's like we are expecting that something Trump will do every day.
He doesn't let us down.
No, he never did. That's the drama that we are witnessing. Okay.
Will Giuliani turn on Trump?
They both will go down. They both will go down in a spiral, down, down, down. It's like going down from a broken elevator.
With his kids too, with Trump's kids.
Giuliani's son is working for Trump in White House too.
Jeez. Okay, that's everything.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. And if I didn't explain something and you think your explanation is better, I love those comments. I enjoy that you have different, wide point of view. Thank you. Bye-bye. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card, and you're all done.